Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Welcome to my channel, Quick Chat. In today's video, I want to talk about one of my favorite TV shows, Catfish. If you don't know what Catfish is, it's a TV show that follows the journey of couples who have formed an online relationship but have never met in person. And we have hosts Neve and Cammy. It used to be Neve and Max, but Max went on to do some other things within his career. But now we have Neve and Cammy, and they do an investigation basically trying to figure out who these people are talking to. I got the idea for today's video from watching one of those Catfish top moment videos that they have on YouTube, and this one is from episode 70 of season 8 titled Josh and Megan. Just a side tangent, can you believe that Catfish had such a long season for season 8? Like in total, the whole season had 81 episodes, and I just think that's so crazy to produce so many episodes for one season. Honestly, I thought they were about to end the show because they were prolonging how many episodes kept coming out for the season. Apparently they're coming back, so I'm glad to know that. It's just for a moment I was like, please do not cancel Catfish. Like, that's genuinely one of the only reality TV shows I love watching. Side tangent over. It was a clip from season 8 with Josh and Megan, and it reminded me about how pissed off I was when I originally watched the episode. In this episode, John's friend Ty, he actually is the one that reached out to Catfish.
We got an email. Subject, worried friend seeking help.
Oh boy.
Dear Neve and Cammy, my name is Ty, and I live in Charlestown, West Virginia. I'm reaching out to you because my best friend John has been dating this girl online who I am suspicious of.
He already had suspicions about who John was talking to, and I mean rightfully so, because they have never met each other, and he thought that was a little bit suspicious.
Saying that they will meet soon, but I'm starting to think it'll never happen. Either Megan is toying with John's emotions or she's not who she says she is. But I care about my friend, and I think he deserves to know the answer. He's a single dad, doesn't have time to waste on a relationship that will end up breaking his heart again. Thanks, Ty.
So Neve and Cammy, they travel to West Virginia to meet John in person, and he begins to tell them the story of how him and Megan met.
So how did you meet
Megan? Through Facebook. So she just messaged me out the blue one day, and she was like, I like your hair, and I was like, I like your face, and we just started just talking about our days after that. I don't know when she added me on Facebook.
Oh, she had added you?
Yeah.
And then sent a message, okay.
Yeah.
Did you have any mutual friends?
A few, but like nobody she would actually like talk to, and nobody I talked to either.
Where does she work? What does she do?
Flower shop, but she does like Twitch gaming, so I guess she gets paid through that. Mm-hmm. She makes YouTube videos.
She hustles.
Yeah.
Okay. So you connect on Facebook.
Yeah.
Is that the only place that you guys talk, or do you also have each other's numbers?
No, she has my number. I don't have hers.
So,
yeah, that's
she's
probably
never
her fault.
texted you then, I guess?
No, she's never texted me. She just asked for my number and just never did anything with it.
Weird,
yeah.
right? I mean,
yeah, it is weird. She definitely could have like FaceTimed me.
But I'll say, aside from like the weird energy we feel from Megan, it does seem like a sweet relationship that her and John have.
I mean, this is pretty wholesome, sweet conversation.
Thank you.
You call her baby.
Okay, baby, sweet dreams.
But of course, Cammy and Neve, they have the suspicions, especially because John mentioned how he has an ex. So Cammy's the one who believes that it's the ex doing all this. Now they start the main investigation, and John gives them all the information he has on Megan, and Neve and Cammy get to work on trying to figure out who the heck this person is.
Recently separated from a long-term girlfriend. 6 months later-ish, random message from Megan, who lives in DC, and they hit it off. They talk about meeting up, something always comes up. He then mentions that his television gets broken by one of his kids. He says, oh, you know what? I'm gonna get you a new TV and I'm gonna bring it to you. No TV.
And while they are doing their research, they end up finding out that the person who is behind the Megan account, her name is actually Miranda, or at least that is the actual name of the real girl in the photos.
Okay, let's go check out this girl's Instagram. So she's got 8,400 followers. She's a gamer.
She has multiple photos sitting in the same exact spot.
She's got a link tree. Let's see what's on here. So she's got Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. Here's her gaming profile. Queen. Maybe her real name is on here somewhere. I don't know what this looks like. Oh, here, about. Let's see. She's a profile here. Welcome to my channel.
I'm Miranda.
Oh my God.
Ding, 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 ding.
Hi, everyone. I'm Miranda.
John is not talking to this girl.
And during more of the investigation, they find a comment under one of Megan's posts from someone named Melissa. Melissa is supposedly this person who sold Megan a TV.
Oh, wait, check this out. Melissa Smith. It was so nice to meet you. Hope you're enjoying the TV. Let me know if you have any issues with it.
And when they see this person named Melissa, they decide, okay, we'll try to reach out to her. They find her Facebook account and they text her saying, you know, we're from Catfish and it'd be nice to speak to you. And she agrees to talk to them, but it's not her that calls them. It's her husband, Phil.
Hello?
Hello, this is Melissa's husband. Please share a Facebook account. Your husband.
Mainly what I was calling about was your wife, although it could have been you, recently either sold or gave a television to a young lady, I think named Megan.
And you know something that is so funny to me? I love it when people snitch on themselves, because listen to what Phil says when he's speaking to Neve and Cammy.
Yeah. She was super sweet. She came, looked just like her Facebook picture, and left.
Now, why would you mention that? Neve and Cammy did not say anything about some girl coming there and saying like, hey, did she look like how she did in the photos? I love it when people snitch on themselves because it's so funny, and I don't think they be realizing when they do it.
All right. Thanks, Phil. Bye.
Phil, short for Phil.
But after doing all this investigation, they go back to John and they tell him about everything they found. And they actually recorded the phone conversation they had with Phil to let John hear about what Phil said.
She was super sweet. She came, looked just like her Facebook picture, and left.
She just looked just like her Facebook picture and left. You know, like, weird that he would add that in.
Yeah, you didn't ask that.
Right.
He just threw it out there.
Right.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah, it is weird.
If you've seen Catfish, they do the typical, you know, if you get any more information or if the person reached back out to you, please let us know so we'll be able to try to decipher what is going on. And they part ways, but it wasn't until later on that night that Neve got a call from John, and John tells him this.
Oh, John's calling me. John.
Yo, Steve.
What's up, buddy?
You hear me? Yeah, I just got 2 random text messages, bro, on my phone.
What do they say?
First one, she said, "Hi, John. My name is Christine, and I'm a friend of Megan's, and I think you guys have an undeniable connection, and I'm sure that if you call off Catfish and give her more time, she will explain on her own." So, and then another number texted me, and it says, "Hi, John. My name is Doris, and I'm a friend of Megan. She told me about Catfish reaching out, and she is a little freaked out."
That's crazy. I mean, let's all regroup in the morning, then we'll figure it out.
All right. Sounds good.
All right, John. Good night, man.
Night, bud.
Night.
The next day, they get together and they contact the number that John was contacted by the night before, and they pretty much basically just get a confirmation about who John was talking with. And now that they know exactly who John is talking with, Neve decides, okay, I'm going to text Melissa and we're going to see if she wants to meet up, and she does agree. This is the part of the episode that led me to make this whole video. So Neve, Cammy, and John make their way over to Melissa's house, and don't you know, in front of this woman's house, this weirdo left a TV with a note on it.
All the windows open, waiting for you to peek inside.
Oh, a TV. What? The TV.
Where?
She left it in front.
What is she?
There's a note on the TV.
Oh my, get the I gotta see this note.
Does it say anything inside?
No, it just says, "I'm sorry, don't hate me."
I don't know what is up with Neve. He's always so bold. He starts knocking on the door and looking through the windows of the house that they walked up to. I see a lot of people always wonder, like, why does Neve just love walking up to people's doors like someone isn't going to hurt him for doing that? And you know what I think? I think people forget Neve is from New York. So I think that's why he does not give a shit about walking up to people's doors and getting buck with them. Like, if anyone is winning the I don't give a fuck wars, it's Neve. Eventually, Megan does open up the door, and that is when they start asking questions because they need to know what the heck is going on and, you know, why are we meeting you this way?
Eve.
Hi, Doris.
Doris. All right, nice to meet you.
So you're not Melissa or Megan?
Well, are you who we've been communicating with? Are you the person that's been talking to John this whole time?
Yeah.
We learn her name is Doris, and Doris starts saying her backstory, and Neve stumps her with this question.
You're not 20.
I'm not 27.
But how old are you?
I really don't want to say that.
Okay. I
Because
wouldn't ask ever, except you lied about your age.
Right.
And I just feel like in this context, you kind of have to confess what your actual age
my
is,
goodness.
because you lied.
I really am not comfortable sharing my age right now. John, I will definitely tell you my age when I'm comfortable.
What's the problem?
And here comes her infamous quote that everyone knows from this episode.
Everything I have told you is true other than the physicality.
Everything else you told me is not true.
Yeah, other than the physicality of it. And I hope that you're not that shallow.
But we know that the Megan page is fake.
Some guys can be shallow.
But you can't. That's kind of manipulative to say.
Now, I'm going to show y'all how Neve and Cammy responded to her, but let me say this real quick. Actually, I wrote this down just so I would remember exactly what I wanted to say. A lot of people are dismissed and even bullied for like how they look in their appearance. And, you know, it sucks because you're being teased about something that you cannot change. But it's the fact that she has the audacity to sit there and act as if she is the victim in this situation. Like, she's acting as if she's the one who was not being weird and lying to this man for a long time.
You can't say, I hope that you're not that shallow, and because we have an emotional connection, that's going to tug on his heartstrings and make him think that he now has to have a relationship.
No, not at all. No.
It's not shallow for somebody to want somebody to tell the truth.
Like telling the truth.
You know, my intention was not to hurt you. You know what I mean? I'm probably getting hurt more because I feel so bad, you know.
Also, for her to say, I'm probably the one who's hurting more. Girl, what the hell are you talking about? I think what bothers me so much about her is the fact that I have dealt with people like this in my life, and it's never fun because they'll do something wrong, and then when I voice my frustration to them, they like to pretend as if they have never done anything wrong in their lives, and they try to be manipulative as Doris is being to John. But here comes my favorite part.
That wasn't my plan to, you know, the waterworks to come.
You have to see any water.
Yeah, but they're in there.
Cammy has a one-on-one with John in a car.
You want to know what I think?
Maybe I'm just too nice of a guy. You mean just cut my losses?
You are a very nice guy.
Thank you.
A very good guy. She knows that. The things that she's saying are very manipulative. Saying, you know, you're probably hurt, but I'm probably hurt more. How can you say that?
Yeah.
To say, well, you know, everything I've told you is true except for the pictures. If you're shallow, then
Yeah, if I'm shallow, yeah.
She's voicing so much about how, oh, I hurt and she's doing a bunch of I. It's not about you. You did something wrong and you need to own up to it. And the thing about it is she just doesn't want to do it at all.
We have so much in common. It's crazy. Do I expect him to want to date me? You know, just meeting me for the first time right now? I don't know. Like, you know, if everything that you were saying was true, other than the profile pic, right? I am willing to either give this a shot or at least continue talking and seeing where it goes. I really don't know right now myself.
And I really think this girl is a little delulu because like she's literally sitting there like, yeah, I lied, but like I think that you should still talk to me because I am so interested in doing so. Again, I just want to say I'm so thankful for Cammy because she's the one who knows how to ground a situation and exactly tell somebody about themselves as they needed to be told about themselves.
But I think with what you have been through, you may not even be conscious of it, but I think that the few things that you have said have been manipulative. Saying, I care about you more than I care about myself is now...
feelings.
Yeah,
Yes,
and I'm a
but
good person.
You have now put it in his mind that he needs to feel sorry for you because you don't care about yourself.
I don't
so-
want you to
so
feel
I'm
sorry
the
for me
asshole.
at all.
And it then
John.
makes him feel like his feelings are invalid.
Can I say that, or does that sound manipulative too? I'm just being open. Like, I don't want him to feel sorry for me.
I don't think that you're conscious of it, but it is something to consider moving forward with how you communicate.
But after this whole situation, they check up on them 2 months later, and it seems as if John is thriving and living a much better life after dealing with this situation.
Hey, what's up, John? How are you?
I'm fine, a little tired. Got my son today.
Have you talked to Doris?
No.
Well, probably for the best.
All right, John. Well, we're happy to see you smiling, and now you get to find someone who hopefully is who they say they are.
Exactly.
Love to see it. We'll see ya.
Take care.
But when it comes to Doris, it seems like she didn't learn a damn thing.
Doris.
Hey, Doris.
Hi, you guys.
What's up?
I'm good. Yeah, the whole experience was really wild.
Yeah.
Do you miss that connection that you guys had?
No, yeah, I don't. But that was the first time I had ever met John too, so it just wasn't the same as, through the computer.
Do you think that part of that was because you lied to him?
No, because, I personally would be open-minded, to hear someone out. I wouldn't care about a name or appearance too much.
Well, everyone is different.
Yes.
All right, well, thank you for coming on the show and hopefully learn something.
Yes.
Yeah, now you can start new.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, you guys. Bye.
This episode is kind of old, but I do hope that Doris watched it so she could at least have the opportunity to reflect on her actions and just get better at being a person. That sounds harsh, but I mean, how else can I put that? Because I can understand her saying that she has insecurities. A lot of us have insecurities. So that's totally relatable, but you need to work on that before you transfer any of that pain you're holding inside onto someone else. Because in the words of RuPaul,
you can't love yourself. How in the hell are you going to love somebody else?
But yeah, that is today's video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. If you want to see more content like this from me, please make sure to subscribe so that you will never miss another upload from me. I keep forgetting to mention, I don't know why I keep forgetting to mention this. I do have social media outside of my channel, so if you'd like to follow me outside of my channel, I will have that linked in the description below. Also, if you have any kind of recommendations for things you think I should watch, movies or TV shows or whatever, please leave that down below. It'll give me ideas and I will be able to make videos on that, and I'll give you credit too if you tell me if you give me a recommendation. Hope you all have a good rest of your day at whatever time you're watching this. Bye. Take care. You know what's so funny is that one time someone tried to catfish me. I only knew what to do because I have watched so much of Catfish that I was like, there's no way this is a real person. I was on an app and the person reached out to me first and we were just talking normally, but it was something about the profile picture that just made me suspicious. The person that they were using as a profile picture, I was like, that doesn't seem like the kind of person that would be using this kind of app to just meet people. And I Google reverse search the image and it came up as a model. And what I did was, after doing my little short investigation, I went back to the person and I was like, hey, can I ask you a question? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, so are you a fan of this model too? And a person just stopped talking to me, and I was just like, if you're going to be catfishing at someone, at least be bold enough to own up to it when someone catches you in a lie. But you know how people are. But yeah, I just thought I should share a little story. And now I'm thinking back on that story, I think to myself, like, what was the end goal? Because if me and that person continued talking for like a long time, I was going to find out eventually. So I don't know how long they thought that would have worked. I guess, but I was too smart. Didn't even last 5 minutes. So be careful of them catfishes out here.